Well, you are known as one of the great guys in the sport. However, there is a reason that America can be very angry with you, and that is because of your recruitment of Jon Scheyer way back when at Arizona. Scheyer ends up becoming a Duke legend. He then ends up being the Duke head coach, and now Duke may win a national championship. And if you root against Duke, you're like, how are they still this good after Coach K? Once upon a time, you were lead recruiter on him at Arizona, and you invited him down there right in the midst of the NCAA tournament, and you're figuring, you know what? We might be in the Final Four. Sheyer's on campus. We're going to nail him. And you guys lose to Illinois in the Elite Eight, and he comes on campus, and it's a morgue. And you lose Scheyer to Duke, and now look, we have another however many years of a dynasty at Duke. So what? How'd this happen?
Let me tell you this. I spent so many hours and hours and hours and trips to go see Jon Scheyer and phone calls to call Jon Scheyer and going to his home to see Jon Scheyer and just the amount of time and energy that I exhausted for multiple years now in recruiting Jon Scheyer to the University of Arizona. And we had a visit schedule. I'll never forget this. A visit scheduled on Monday. So we played an Elite Eight game on Saturday, but we had scheduled the visit prior and earlier, like a week or two before. And on that Monday, Tuesday for a visit for Jon Scheyer to visit the University of Arizona. And we ended up playing Illinois in the Elite Eight in basically in Chicago. It was a home game for them. They were the number one team in America. And we were up 14 points with under the 4-minute media timeout. No. Listen, under the 4-minute timeout, it was like the barn. They had this, I forget it was called. It was the barn that we played at. It was so many Illini fans there. The place was eerily silent. They were shocked that we were going to go to the Final Four and their dream season would have ended. Bruce Weber, you looked at him down the sideline at the time. He looked like a ghost. He had just seen a ghost. Like, what has happened? How we lost that game irks me still to this day. It's unbelievable. It was one of the greatest comebacks for a team to happen with under the 4-minute media timeout. We ended up going to overtime. Momentum shifted. They won the game when they went to the Final Four. We come back late Saturday night. Jon Scheyer's coming on. I'm getting the whole visit prepared. I am literally sick to my stomach. The entire city it's like death had happened. I mean, it was unbelievable. Zero energy. It was just gray and outside. It was just a bad visit. He comes on the visit. He's there for a couple of days. It was not a good visit. Coach Olson was out of it. We were all out of it. Nobody wanted to be there. And he goes to Duke, and the rest is history.
And the butterfly effect is he might end up being there for 30 years.
Well, I tell you this, with all due respect to Coach K, who I love and is probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest coach of any sport, he's recruiting better than Coach K, for crying out loud. I mean, it's unbelievable what this guy's done. You got to credit Jon Scheyer. I don't think anyone's beating him. I think they're winning the national championship. I just don't see anyone stopping right now. And they got the best player in America in Cooper Flagg.